The major superpowers of the world are now in race to develop a fifth generation stealth fighter jet technology. Only a few handful countries have developed and operationalized their fifth generation fighter jet, which includes US, Russia and China. Turkey and South Korea are also in the race to develop their fifth generation fighter jet. The Turkey's Kaan took its first flight on 21st February 2024, and South Korea has built and flight tested its multiple prototypes of KF-21 fighter aircraft. While these major military power is progressing towards developing an indigenous fifth generation stealth fighter jet technology, where does India stand in the race? India shares border with expansionist and aggressive neighbors China and Pakistan. China has already developed Chengdu J-20, which is a fifth generation fighter jet. The aircraft's size and contours may not fully meet the stealth criteria. However, China is continuously working on improving the technology of the aircraft. At the same time, Pakistan is showing its interest in importing Chinese and Turkey's fifth generation fighter aircrafts. Therefore, it becomes extremely critical for India to approve its fifth generation fighter jet program. Just few days after Turkey's fifth generation aircraft took its first flight, the Indian government has approved massive 15,000 crore rupees for the development of 5 prototypes of its fifth generation fighter aircraft called Advanced Medium Combat Aircraft or AMCA. As per India Today report, there were oppositions, including from a section in the armed forces itself, against AMCA on the account of its high cost. But its developers told PMO that the project risked losing its relevance if it did not receive the go-ahead now, and that the other countries, just like Turkey would steal a march on India in developing a stealth jet. Finally, this has woken up the Indian military decision makers, and the approval for AMCA development has been granted. Now, the very next thought that comes in mind is, when can we expect AMCA to be ready, which will involve its prototype development, taxi trials, first flight, weapons and sensors testing, and finally certification before it enters into the service. AMCA is going to be a fifth generation fighter aircraft, with stealth being one of the main characteristics. To make a fighter jet stealthy, several key design features and technologies are employed, which includes shape, airframe material, radar absorbent coating, internal weapons bay, infrared signature, and aerodynamics considerations. Many technologies such as radar absorbent material, internal weapons bay, electronics and avionics has already been developed by DRDO. The engine to be used is going to be GF414 for first 2 squadrons of AMCA, for which HAL has signed contract with GE for 80% of transfer of technology. These engines will be made primarily for LCA Mark II fighter jets in India. The critical design review of AMCA has also been completed, which means the aircraft prototype can now go for fabrication as a subsystem to be used has been finalized. One of the major challenge is going to be the composite to be used in AMCA. DRDO has developed the expertise in developing the carbon composite technology as a part of LCA Tejas program. Now, before we talk about aircraft's development timeline, let's listen to what some of the DRDO and Air Force firm official has to say about the program. Dr. Ashish Kumar Ghosh, also known as AMCA Mans since he was its project director since inception, has told India Today that the designers at ADA have been waiting for government's nod for years. Underlying the project's importance for national security, he said that after years of hard work, India finally has developed its own stealth technology. Now he is retired, but Ghosh has also pointed out that not all fifth generation fighter jet have every stealth feature, but India's AMCA is going to be a real stealth fighter aircraft. He also said that AMCA is not copy of any existing platform. It also must be mentioned that AMCA's design and development of its various technologies happened in tandem. Dr. Girish Deodhar, the former head of ADA, has said that he is delighted with the government's go-ahead. The DRDO and ADA have been working on AMCA for over a decade. Government sanction came at right time as most of the technologies are mature. India Today has also reported that ADA has a 10-year roadmap for making 5 prototypes and flight testing thereafter. The first prototype itself would take 4 years to manufacture. If all goes according to plan, AMC will start being manufactured or production ready from 2035 onwards. The former Chief of Air Staff, R.K. Bhaduria, has also said that based on his discussion with ADA Chief, the plan is for first flight in 4.5 years and initial operational clearance of the aircraft in 10 years. So in summary, AMCA will take 10 years to enter into production. However, the technology featured in the aircraft will not be obsolete as DRDO is continuously and iteratively developing and enhancing various electronics, avionics, radars, and sensor technologies. These all new technologies, weapons can be seen in upcoming fighter aircraft, which is LCTS Mark 1A and LCTS Mark 2, and then in AMCA. Indian Air Force will be inducting AMCA from 2035 onwards. 7 squadrons of fighter aircraft has been planned to inducted, which includes 2 squadrons of AMCA Mark 1 powered by GF414 engines and 5 squadrons of AMCA Mark 2 to be powered by indigenous engine, which is planned to be developed with the help of foreign collaboration.
This was today's update. Please let us know your views on this in comment section. If you like the video, do not forget to like, share and subscribe. With this, I would like to say goodbye and Jai Hind. We'll soon back with more interesting and amazing development happening in the defense sector.